The Whispering Woods. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled on the edge of a lush forest, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver was known far and wide for his soothing voice and gentle wisdom. Every night, as the stars began to twinkle in the clear sky, the creatures of the village would gather around the great oak tree where Oliver lived. One evening, as a soft breeze rustled through the leaves, a little fox named Felix approached Oliver with a troubled look. "Oliver," Felix said, his voice barely above a whisper, "I can't seem to fall asleep lately. The world seems too wide awake, and so am I." Oliver looked down at Felix with kind eyes and said,
"Follow me, little one. Tonight I'll show you the secret of the Whispering Woods."
Together, they ventured into the heart of the forest. As they walked, the only sound was the soft crunch of leaves under their feet. Soon, they reached a clearing bathed in moonlight. Oliver invited Felix to sit down on a patch of soft moss.
"Close your eyes.
Oliver whispered.
Listen to the woods."
Felix did as he was told. At first, all he heard was silence, but slowly the quiet was filled with gentle sounds: the distant call of a nightingale, the whisper of the wind dancing through the trees, and the soothing rustle of leaves.
"These sounds,"
Oliver explained softly,
"are the forest's lullaby. They are here every night, singing us to sleep. All we need to do is listen."
Felix listened to the melody of the forest, letting each note calm his restless mind. As he did, his worries seemed to melt away, replaced by a peaceful drowsiness. Seeing Felix's eyes flutter shut, Oliver smiled.
"The Whispering Woods speak to us in their calm, quiet way, teaching us to slow down and embrace the peace of the night."
Under the watchful eyes of Oliver, Felix finally fell into a deep, peaceful sleep, lulled by the symphony of the woods. From that night on, Felix would return to the clearing whenever he needed to find peace, and Oliver would always be there, ready to share the forest's lullaby. And so, the woods continued to whisper their serene songs every night, guarding the dreams of all. The Enchanted Forest of Dreams. In a realm where the whispers of the past meet the breath of the future, there existed an ancient and mystical forest, known to the wanderers of the world as the Enchanted Forest of Dreams. It was a place both sacred and secret, where the trees stood as guardians of the earth and the stars watched over from above. Our protagonist, Elian, a gentle soul with eyes full of wonder, had heard legends of this forest, a place where one could find peace and answers to the soul's murmurings. Carrying only a small pack and the weight of many questions, Elian entered the forest just as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of lavender and gold. As Elian ventured deeper, the forest canopy thickened, and the air grew dense with the sweet scent of wildflowers and moss. The path was lit by the soft glow of fireflies, each light a gentle guide along the winding trail. Soon, Elian came upon a clearing where the moonlight shone brilliantly, revealing a pond as clear as crystal. By the water's edge, a majestic deer with antlers that seemed to hold the very stars of the night sky appeared. The deer's eyes were kind, and its voice was like a melody, echoing softly in the cool night air. "Welcome, traveler. You seek tranquility and wisdom. Continue on this path and let your heart be open to the secrets of the forest." With a nod of gratitude, Elian pressed onward, their heart filled with a burgeoning hope. The path led through a grove where the trees were so tall they seemed to touch the sky. Here, Elian encountered a talking tree, its bark gnarled with age, its leaves shimmering under the moonlight. The tree spoke in a deep, rustling tone. To understand the forest, you must listen to the roots, for they hold stories of the earth. Remember, strength often comes from the places unseen. Thanking the wise tree, Elian continued, pondering the profound truth in the tree's words. The night deepened, and Elian met more creatures, a family of foxes playing near a brook, their laughter like chimes in the quiet night, and a wise old owl perched in the crook of a tree, sharing tales of the forest's history and the cycles of nature. Each encounter left Elian with a piece of wisdom, weaving a tapestry of understanding about the interconnectedness of life and the beauty of the journey. As the first light of dawn began to break, Elian found a tranquil spot under a canopy of whispering leaves. Laying down, the forest's symphony of sounds, a gentle rustle of leaves, a distant waterfall, the soft calls of nocturnal creatures, played a lullaby. Elian drifted into a peaceful sleep under the watchful eyes of the forest. When morning came, bathed in golden sunlight, Elian awoke refreshed and renewed. The journey through the enchanted forest of dreams had been transformative, not just in the whispers of the wind or the teachings of the creatures, but in the quiet moments of reflection and the soft embrace of nature. With a heart full of new dreams and a spirit lifted by the magical encounters, Elian stepped out of the forest, carrying the tranquility of the woods into the world beyond. The path back home was now a journey of purpose and joy, the lessons of the forest forever etched in Elian's soul.